Hi, I'm Stephanie, owner at Vinyl Fun, and today we are going to sublimate a 30-ounce tumbler with our tumbler press. You will need your heat gloves, some heat tape, your 30-ounce tumbler, and your tumbler wrap. The first thing that you're going to do is remove anything plastic and removable on your substrate. And then I like to make sure that my pressure's just right. We're gonna put this in here, just like that. And this is pretty tight. You don't wanna make that kind of effort when pushing down because you can actually crush your cup. So I actually take the knobs and move them at the exact same time so that I know that it's even, loosen it up a little bit, and then just make sure that it'll easily, nicely close like this. So now we're gonna wrap our tumbler. I actually like to take my tumbler and flip it over. You have to make sure that you take your wrap and flip it over. We've all done that before. And I line it up with the table. This helps me make sure it aligns nicely. And I make sure that it aligns nicely at the top and the bottom. I actually leave a little bit of white overlay here. I like it to lay flat. I do not like my wrap to curve over the bottom of the tumbler, but we just need to make sure it's nice and tight. I put a piece in the middle, and as I'm applying my tape, I actually just pull lots of pressure. And then I put a piece of tape on the top, across the top here. And then same thing across the bottom. Just put a little piece of tape down here. That's all I like to use. You wanna make sure your wrap's nice and tight. There needs to be no air in there. It needs to lay flush with the cup. And you wanna make sure that it doesn't pucker when you run your hand across it. It just needs to be good and tight. Since I do have a little puckering here, I don't want any air to get into that. So I'm just gonna apply a couple more pieces of tape. Better to be safe than sorry. I am going to press this tumbler for 365 degrees for 2 minutes. And I rotate every 30 seconds, and that is totally okay for your timer to start and then stop because your element's actually going to drop. And there you go, there it is. It will not actually begin until your element gets to 365. And it's okay to leave your tumbler in the heat press while it's warming up. Also, it's okay if you have this gap because since we are rotating it, the whole cup is actually heating up. You just want to make sure that you rotate it to where that's not open the whole entire 2 minutes. For my process, just for my sanity, I like to start with my tape up and then I go into tape down. I'll press it for another 30 seconds. I do tape away from me and then tape toward me, just to have a little process so in case I get distracted, I know exactly how many turns my cup has gotten. Now it's ready to take out, and since I have a little more tape, I'll use a weeder. I like to peel mine hot. This is where I was saying that you can take it and you can see if it ghosts a little bit. And if you have any type of ghosting, which I do have a little bit, you can just put that right back in the press and try to get that to repress. So we're gonna take it off and we're gonna make sure that we got to reprint it. So it's looking a lot better now. Let's go ahead and get the whole wrap off the cup. I like to use my weeder. I feel like it helps. Be careful not to scratch the cup.